Good evening to all of our viewers. Welcome back for a super cool Murderous Monday where all we do is murder. However, on the last few Mondays, we did not do very much of the murder because we were too busy preparing our island for, the cool stuff. It was important.
It's a very important statecraft.
Very important to have a super cool island.
Much of your statecraft done from within a whorehouse.
You know, it's the best statecraft is done.
And, oh man, I'll have to redo my drawing in color. We need to do our drawings in color.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. That's okay, I got colored pencils. Mine's on the back of the sheet. I will color it. A sheet somewhere. We figured out how to make the keyboard light up. I got Jeremy a new gaming keyboard after I spilled hot chocolate on his many moons ago.
Woof.
Yeah. He was gracious and forgave me, but I have finally replaced it, and it's rainbow.
Oh, beautiful. Nice.
I want to get a rainbow one too.
Like $30. I can send you the link if you want.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna end up getting like $100 one just because I'm a little bougie.
It's like your career, but like, just in case you're like, I just want to cheap little, I want a serotonin pick me up.
You know how I get serotonin pick-me-ups is when people go to my Amazon wish list and they buy the things on the wish list, like the $100 keyboard, and then it just shows up at my house, and then I get to send the person lots of thank you things.
That is the most beautiful feeling. It's so rare.
But until then, I guess I will have to allow playing Pathfinder to suffice. So, tonight we're going to do some awesome stuff.
I get some pencils. But continue. We're back. Colored pencils are not far away.
Alright, so last time on Pathfinder. Our intrepid adventurers were out and about, and had a meeting with all of the occupants of the main village of their island. That is much larger than they really expected it to be.
Mm-hmm. Which is now ginormous.
You have scheduled a trip to do a tour of the island. And I believe last time you had visited the Dwarven Mines and were headed to the northernmost watchtower.
Yes.
Yeah.
You put in your request to your halfling mayor for things that you wanted to have added to the island.
Yeah.
Yep.
Lots
Probably
of
the
stuff.
biggest one was the cattle that you'd like to have imported.
And the goblins to go along with it.
The goblins are probably easier to get than the cattle.
That is fair. But one goes with the other.
You're going to end up with goblin cowboys.
Yeehaw!
Beautiful. Could not ask for more.
They're gonna build themselves little steps that they have the horse walk up to for them to walk up to get on the horse.
Little step stool, fold up, like a rope ladder. Fold up the rope ladder, right off.
That'd be even better.
Real goblin trick riding involves getting on the horse without the ladder.
Exactly. And they give out trophies for that skill set. Fling up on the cat and the horse.
This sounds like a very fun entertainment that we could have in the arena.
Oh yeah. Rodeo days.
The very first ever goblin rodeo.
First ever anywhere. Anywhere in the world to our knowledge.
Yeah.
There's probably a midget rodeo somewhere. I'm about to Google it.
Oh yeah. In our world? Yes.
In our world.
World? Probably not.
They do the mutton busting.
Oh, I love
Yeah, but
mutton.
that one's kids, not actual midgets.
Yeah.
No, but it's,
I found it. All I had to do was Google it. And it's
That's
a
like,
bunch
I'm
of
sure
stuff.
in our world that exists.
I'm sure that in this world that some type of strange things exist.
Nah. Strange things in this world.
Right.
I couldn't believe it.
Okay. Well, just adjust the size of this a little bit.
Oh my god. This is awful. I want to watch these videos because
This is awful. I must see.
they're so little and these bowls are so big.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Watch one.
So you had already visited the watchtower just to the west of town, and then to the dwarven mine. Next, you're headed further north through the foothills here to the watchtower on the northwest corner of town, and the plan is to go along the outer coast and to the northern watchtower.
Excellent.
On arriving at the northeast watchtower, it's very much the same as the one that was built right outside of town. There's the construction. Obviously, they use the same plans. It's situated on top of a hill, so it has a fairly good vantage point out to the both north and west. Not very likely that you're going to have a armada or anything sneak up on you while they're on duty.
Heck yeah.
You notice the large alarm bell that sits at the top of the tower, as well as a stacked wood for a signal fire. So that if in the event that there's some emergency, they'll at least be able to raise the alarm.
Mm-hmm. If someone dareth try.
Yep. Commander Babbitt apparently sees something that he's not pleased with his men for, and instead of reprimanding them directly in front of you, you can see him off to the side having words with one of the soldiers. There's a lot of yes sirs, right away sirs, and
Sir.
yeah.
Yeah.
From your lack of knowledge, it just looks like the other one. So, must be something small, I guess, that Babbitt's upset about.
Bless you.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Is there anything you want to specifically do while you're here, or just going to, make this a short visit?
Yeah, ask him why he's yelling at that guy.
I couldn't hear what you said.
Ask him why he was yelling at that guy.
Apparently, their quarters were not being kept military style, and it was too messy and slovenly by his standards.
Slovenly.
Beds weren't made.
I want to go up to the top of the tower and look over the coast.
Okay.
Close eyes.
From the top of the tower, you can just barely make out the island that was to the north. You remember there was a small fishing village on an island to the north of here.
Yes.
You can just barely see it. Other than that, your view to the west is just open water. And you can see over the hills to the watchtower directly to the east of you, and you can see the large forest that lies beyond that.
Nice. Good view of the island. Anything in particular popping out, or just, wow, that's real pretty? Our island is great.
Nothing specifically stands out from here. Yeah. So moving onward to the northern watchtower. Once again, the dwarves use the exact same construction style to place this one. You're just getting out of the foothills, and you can see the coastal road is much less up and down as you reach the northern one. And there's a road leading from here to the large forest. You can also see that there is a small grassy island with nothing really on it, just to the north of the mainland of this island. Not really much. I mean, it looks like it might get washed away in a storm, but it's kind of there.
It's kind of there. If we ever need it for anything.
Mm-hmm.
That could
tower,
be
this tower, looks like they've put a lot of effort into keeping it military fashion. Given the way the roads are laid out, the northeastern tower, northwestern, the one you just came from, is the longest trip, furthest away from the main town. Probably why they didn't expect to get a visit quite so soon.
That is fair.
Again, from here you have a pretty good vantage point. Still, you can't see over the mountains where the dwarven town is, and their mine, but they but otherwise you can have a decent view of both the northern and southern forests. In the distance, you can see the vague shapes of the farmlands as well. The guardsmen here report that they've been seeing a lot more animals coming out of the northern forest. And as previously mentioned, they don't know why there are actually animals here. From the description of Sephi's spell, she raised plants.
Yeah.
Why there are suddenly deer in the forest is yet to be discovered. But they've at least had some hunting to do and been able to have fresh meat that they haven't had to wait for a supply wagon from town for. And apparently the fishing off of the this little inlet in between the small island and the mainland, the fishing's not bad.
Very good. Makes sense. Maybe we could ever put some little fishing docks or something on that little island at some point.
Okay. From here, you can. There isn't actually a road that follows along the northern coast. So you can either head southward, hit the shepherd's village, or and then back through town, and then cut the one road that they've made that goes pretty much straight through the forest, or you can take your horses and go through the forest itself.
Let's go through the forest and let's see what kind of animals that Sephi somehow managed to conjure up.
Yeah. Well, let's do some investigating.
Correct.
Or see what's up around here.
I love that you just did that because I said something and then I was like, it's just a guesstimation. And they were like, I'm sorry, did you mean to type that? And I was like, yes, voice to text actually typed out exactly what I said. That was very intentional. It's a guess and an estimation. A guesstimation. I think it's great.
Yeah. Logic is there.
It's kind of like when we computers We make things happen. It's just, at that point, automagic.
I love it.
So, cutting into the forest, you're a little ways in to avoid the cliffs that are right on the northern edge of the forest. And you are seeing, definitely, woodland creatures one might expect out of a deciduous forest. Squirrels and rabbits and small birds. There's even signs of deer and other larger herbivores.
Okay.
Let's see. Everyone give me a perception check.
Don't get there.
Estrella got a 39.
Steffi got a 28. Steffi's head's on a swivel, looking around at all the pretty birds and deers and plants, and it's not paying a heck of a ton of attention.
Hey, 28's not bad.
I got
My
27.
face is a 24.
Kate got a 27. She's hanging out with Cheeky.
I'm
And
on your shoulder
same.
pointing things out.
Yeah, I'm like, wow, yeah, I totally see what you're talking about.
This tree is a
What about Tatiana?
27 also.
Okay. So it's Estrella that stops. Estrella, do you have any survival skill on your character sheet?
Yeah. My survival skill is a 19.
Okay. So Estrella stops and you see a large, wide paw print in the dirt with claws coming from the front edge of it.
Okay.
You recognize that there's clearly a bear.
Oh.
Wow, okay. Alright guys, what do you want to do? Should we stray away from this path, or should we try to just try our luck and confront this bear?
From the looks of it, the bear was headed north towards the cliffs, while you're headed east. So you're kind of crossing his path.
But like he's in front of us though, in the northwardly direction, as in we won't run into him, or
Well, you're going at 90 degrees to each other.
We'll just slow down and let him pass.
yeah.
Okay. A little bit later, you come across another bear-like footprint, only it's much bigger, and the claws are much longer.
Got some mutant bears in this forest.
All right. What you doing here,
Well then.
friend?
Um,
Not supposed to be here.
These tracks are headed south.
so it appears as though the deeper you get into the forest, the more creepy creatures you might find.
And the larger they might be.
My, what big claws you have.
Anybody with survival
Exactly,
skill?
that's
Anybody who has the survival skill, go ahead and roll that.
Cool.
31.
Woo. 23.
29. It's quite out of it.
36.
Okay. Everyone who is over 28, you think that's a bugbear.
No.
Or excuse me, not bugbears, owl bears.
Uh-huh.
Owl bear. Half owl, half
Okay.
bear.
They're kind of half owl, half bear.
Okay. Well then, yeah.
And it looks like a particularly large one. Now, for warriors of your caliber, bugbears are not, or excuse me, owlbears. Keep saying the wrong one. Owlbears aren't that big of a threat.
Yeah, bugbears sound adorable. Owlbears sound not so adorable. They sound scarier.
I feel the opposite.
I
The
feel
owl
opposite.
one sounds cuter.
I think
I just imagine like a little itty bitty bear that's like the size of a bug, just like flitting around. I'm just kind of like, "Aw."
That would be cute, but the bear that we are looking at appears to be larger than you, Kate. And I'm just saying that if that fucker looks like a fucking bug and it's the size of a bear, I'm out, dude. I quit. I opt out. I am done. I'm over it. Bye. No, thank you.
It basically depends on which one it takes after size-wise.
Yeah, exactly.
That is the major thing there.
Yeah,
Bugbears are particularly large, and
Hard pass. Did you guys ever see The Croods? The cartoon movie The Croods? If you get a chance to watch it, pretend like it's 420 and then watch it. And
I can get behind
there
that
is an owl cat. It's like a massive, giant cat-like creature, but with like the face and stuff of an owl, and it's cute as fuck.
Bless.
So that's all I'm thinking of right now.
okay, so that's what a bugbear looks like.
That's what I thought.
Oh, okay.
I'm glad to see my D&D
He's-
knowledge is not in vain.
He's alright. Not too scary, but a little scary.
I think it just mainly will fuck you up.
Yeah! He's kind of cute.
And,
Well,
and there's an owl
his-
bear. Owl bears are definitely cuter than bugbears.
yeah,
for sure.
his beak is a little
And that's when
intense.
you'll go, aww, as it impales you to death.
Yeah.
Right.
Like that.
Exactly. Aww. There goes your spleen.
Wolf. Interesting.
So it is the footprints of this creature that you found.
Okay.
But it is a particularly large owl bear. Let's see. All of the spellcasters roll a perception check.
Come on. Yeah. 35.
29.
25.
Okay.
I don't cast no spells.
So, to varying degrees, each of you sense a ripple in the magical energies to the south of you.
Oh no. Sephi, what have you done?
I mean, you're like, what? What?
It's kind of like feeling the ripples on a pond, just slowly lapping at you.
I know I'm not the only one here that feels this, so clearly
Yeah, Sephi just kind of
something
has,
is
like, a head on a
amiss.
swivel thing going on, like,
Steffi is the one that feels it the most.
yeah. She's just kind of, if anything, instead of being like, she's kind of still looking around and like, trying to sniff the air and figure life out.
we need to figure out where this is coming from and what the hell is going on in this forest.
Yo.
Let's go.
Commander Babbitt looks at you. What is the concern?
Oh, well, yeah, I guess you're not you don't do magic stuff, so you wouldn't know. Something is amiss, and there is magic in the air. And not in the best way.
In a bad way.
Magic that we were not anticipating to experience.
Planning on investigating this? Shall me and my men come with you?
Well, you can most certainly come with. We are definitely going to go check it out.
Yep. Sephi's still very intently just trying to figure out what this is that she maybe unleashed here. It's like when you know you might be the cause of a problem, so you work double hard to either prove that you are not the cause or fix it.
Before anyone notices?
Yeah. But doubly so when someone notices.
So, tracking south for about a half an hour through the forest, you're noticing more and more footprints and signs of animal life. As you go, the magical ripples also are becoming more intense. You could definitely tell that you're going the right direction towards whatever's going on.
I make sure I have my staff in my hand and I'm ready to go. Prep.
All right.
Prep. Or whatever.
Everybody give me another perception check.
And these dice be
Oh.
hitting today.
29 for Amanda.
Okay.
39. I got a nat 20.
Wow!
Yeah.
Oh,
38.
31 for Kate.
We are
Hey.
really paying attention now.
Everyone is on edge.
Yeah.
Steffi may be a little too much. A little too on edge, perhaps.
You sense, both sense and see there's a clearing up ahead, and there is multiple colors of glowing light coming out of the clearing.
Okay, interesting. Well, I would probably, if we are on horses, I would probably hop off and tie them off.
That's
And
true. That's wise.
who all is with us? It's us, Thwack, the mayor, the guard guy.
The mayor and Commander Babbitt, and he has 5 soldiers with him.
Okay. I would say, 2 of the soldiers stay with the mayor and put the mayor in the middle of the circle of the horses, and the other soldiers in Babbitt can hang out, like, kind of behind us as we move up in first.
Okay.
That is my plan of
Yeah, I think that's
investigation.
We're
I
pretty
don't-
sure that they
I don't
are.
want to be on the horses, like, rolling up into this clearing, and then the horses get spooked. I want them to be tied off, and I want them to be watched, and I want the mayor to be safe and be watched, because we love him, and we need him to keep doing what he's doing.
We need you to keep fucking shit up in the best way, thank you.
He is not as replaceable as Babbitt is, that's for sure.
I mean, harsh, but accurate.
All right.
Harsh, but accurate.
Just saying, man.
Yeah.
Can find any bronze, any type of muscle. Does not mean
Yeah.
they have the
So
brain.
you walk into a fairly large clearing,
Alright.
as noted by just how small your player tokens are on the screen.
Woof.
That
Be
damn-
small.
We tiny. You know.
Looking across the screen, let's see.
Kate takes a moment to pull everyone aside and say, guys, I feel small. This is fucked up.
Something is really wrong. Something is really wrong.
Yes, there are a number of things that are clearly wrong. There are a number of open portals in this clearing
Fuck.
of different sizes.
So this isn't my fault. Aha.
You see a couple of 6 or 8-legged badger things, and 3 owlbears that are clearly oversized.
Giant owlbears and what are those little things with 6 legs? It's a schleen, Patrick. Or what do they say in the gore books?
Sleen.
It's a sling.
Those ones are more cat-like. These ones are more badgerish.
Sling of my heart.
So for those of you who've met this kind of creature, how the hell do you pronounce that word? Where is... Wow. Aura Vorax.
Interesting.
Or of Ooh, I'm sick of my sling. Is it pronounced?
Probably.
Or a fox. That sounds great. We'll just make it a little smaller. Close enough.
Whenever we have a break, Patrick, I'm gonna show you I got some gore books today.
Nice.
Because I need to get rid of some books. So I traded them in at a bookstore for gore novels.
I also want to see this.
Anyone with survival skills, go ahead and roll that for me to find out how much knowledge you have about this creature.
Maybe this is my fault after all. I got a 38.
I got 28.
Pretty sure I'm close to that. Kate got a 27.
Okay. The Vorax are highly aggressive and territorial predators that sprint on 8 legs using their terrific strength and iron-hard claws to dig through solid stone. The typical Vorax is only 3 feet long but weighs more than 200 pounds. For its thick, sturdy bones are densely packed with muscle, making the creature very strong but notoriously poor swimmer. The fur is golden, sometimes with a silvery or russet tone, depending upon the metals it has ingested. And the claws are always shiny black, seasoned iron. So this is a 8-legged badger-like creature with metal bones and claws.
Well then.
Fantastic.
Let's see. There you go. Is not a friendly thing.
Whoa.
No.
Alright.
Rather than friendly. Love you, friends.
So I guess, do we have to touch the creatures to be able to detect magic on them?
No, detect magic can be cast at range.
So, yeah, I'd like to just, do my bestest to detect magic on these creatures and see if they are some type of magical, were they summoned, or, what type of magic school it might be, and knowing that Sephi can also detect magic and so can Estrella, I would signal to them, hey guys, do we know what's going on here? And, us do, a little hand-to-hand kind of, yeah, and we strengthen it so that it's multiple.
They are a little bit out of range for for the usual person to be able to cast and detect magic.
Or you probably could sneak closer, potentially.
I do also have a thing that extends my range an extra 30 feet. That's a feat that I have.
So, because they're just exactly 60 feet from you, at least the closest Vorax is within your casting range.
Alright, well, that's fine. We'll check that guy.
Okay.
Ooh.
The Vorax does appear to have some magic on it, but not intense.
So it doesn't seem like somebody specifically summoned it.
They don't know, but they
there's
don't
those
appear
portals.
summoned. But you would guess that they probably came out through one of these gates that's here in the forest.
Okay. I'm not close enough to any of the portals to figure out what type of magic they're emanating.
Not really. The portals do appear, you can see 4 of them, and they do appear to have slightly different colors, sizes. It's almost kind of a soap bubble effect.
Okay. I assume that we know how to close portals? No.
No? I didn't think so. I'm like, I don't think we've encountered anything where we've had to do that before.
If you can't open a gate, you probably have not figured out how to close one. Though having all of these open portals of different sizes is weird.
Alright, well, I got a 30 for demon lore to see what I can gather, because I know that sometimes, like, demons can be summoned and other things, to see if I happen to have read anything at all that might relate to this topic.
What you do get is the energy coming off of the portals, none of it has that sense of demonic magic that you felt before.
Okay.
So these portals are probably don't point into the abyss or into Tartarus.
Sephi got a 24 for Fey lore. Is it Fey-esque? Is this the book of the Fey?
You definitely do sense some Fey magic, but it's not the only thing you feel.
Okay. Well,
So far, the owl bears seem to be sizing up whether or not they want to get into a fight with the Vorax. But nobody's made moves towards each other yet.
alright. Well, I don't want to directly engage in combat with the creatures, like, from the get-go, because they're just animals. I'd like to let them live their lives. But I do want to figure out what the fuck is going on with these portals. So,
I think we should sneak maybe that north east portal.
The east one? The small one on the side?
So I'm like, I think that will draw the least attention.
Most likely, it seems like a shorter distance and a little bit more tree cover if we kind of stick along the edge. So, I think that sounds like a great idea. Thwack can lead the way, because I think Thwack has that leader feat, where if he rolls for the sneak, it assists us kind of thing.
Yes, that is correct. He does have that.
Yes.
Oh, Loki said he gets to see Mr. Patrick this weekend for his birthday, which is so exciting. If only we could all go celebrate Patrick's birthday.
This weekend is our biggest party of the year. It's our Hogwarts party.
Yes.
And
Are you gonna do another one later this year?
another Hogwarts party?
Yeah.
There's another one of my house parties. The Hogwarts party, we only have one planned for this year.
Okay.
So far, June looks like it's going to be rainbows and unicorns.
Yep.
Okay.
August, we're planning the Olympics/toga party.
Oh, fun.
So it's basically
August,
sex Olympics.
Okay.
Olympics, yeah.
And we've just kind of thrown out some other ideas as to what we're going to, the parties we're going to have.
Alright, well, we're gonna revisit this topic later on and have conversations about what's coming up, because, you know, I might be making a cross-country drive in August and could happen to swing by Texas for a couple days and Denver for a couple days, so... But I know somebody else who wants to visit you guys, so we're probably gonna have to make another trip. But then also, October Vampire Ball in New Orleans, we are definitely doing, so lots of things to talk about for us.
Are they going to host the Anne Rice Ball again, even though she passed?
Yeah, because the people who are running it are people that are local here, and so they're doing it in full support of her. She had a house here and everything, and so they want to keep running it. They've announced the dates for it, actually. I don't remember what it was, but it's probably that Saturday before Halloween.
Okay.
But they are doing it. They announced it. I'm super excited.
Yeah, that's the event we want to do this Halloween.
Yeah, let's do it. It's gonna be great.
Which means, unfortunately, though, I won't be hosting a house party for Halloween, so...
That's okay. Everybody can just come to New Orleans and we can just rent a big mansion for the weekend and...
And then it's the house party, but a different house.
Yeah.
House party, however, different house.
Hell yeah.
Alright. So, everybody starts sneakying.
Yes. Put Kate at the back, though. Kate's the worst.
Legitimately, please. Oh my god.
Kate's the worst. Or Kate, you don't have to sneak with us. You're not even a magic user, and you probably can't do anything.
I upped my stealth. My stealth is at a 17 now instead of a 2.
Okay, great. Cool. Kate can come along then, because otherwise I was going to tell her she could stay with fucking what's-his-face and the soldiers.
No, I fucked this up one too many times to, like, not do that.
So, I would tell Commander Babbitt and the soldiers to kind of hang out, and that if they notice some behaviors that look like is getting aggressive and we have to engage in combat, then they can assist us, but until then, to just hang back in the trees, make themselves as small as possible, and stay out of the fucking way.
I think that's wise. Just make like a tree and be small.
Make like a tree and get the leaf out of here. No, my favorite one is make like a lobster and get the shell out of here.
Bless.
I love that. Hey Sully, I don't know if you're still watching the stream or not, but I have a few items that I need to give you in 76 when I log back on, so if you're gonna be on in like 3 hours, I will hop on and give you that shit.
We'll make it happen.
Yeah. I got a bloodied weapon and an unyielding armor and some ammo. So. And if you don't want it, that's okay.
And as Thwack is leading the stealthy party, he rolls a nat 1.
No!
The chosen one!
You're kidding.
Nope.
I mean, do they... Nope. Oh, that's a big bug. She's a big bug.
What the fuck?
That's exactly how Thwack ends up with the nat 1.
Oh, no.
Watching them, sees this giant stag beetle walk out of the largest portal and lets out a small scream. He was clearly not expecting beetles, and apparently Thwack has a problem with beetles.
Not unreasonable.
Oh, I don't like it. I'm just gonna cover that up first.
No thank you. I don't think I will.
And let me guess, roll initiative.
We've been had.
We've been found real motherfucking quick. Like, damn, Black.
Before you roll initiative, roll perception.
Alright.
Sephi got a 31.
29.
26.
37.
Okay. Anybody who got over a 30 actually notes the small man behind the owl bears and the vorax and the giant beetle. It's an elf, but he's bald and he's got gray skin.
Well, I didn't get a 30, so I don't notice it.
Sephi will point it out. Probably in that way. Ah! Yo! Since we are already just so not.
Does he look like Nosferatu?
You know, the picture kind of does.
Is Nosferatu here unleashing animals on a random island?
He is not an Nosferatu. You know, as
And this is not a red island. It is our island.
so, yes, he's standing in the back there.
Well, if Sephi loudly points him out and says something, I will yell across the way and be like, who the fuck are you and what the fuck are you doing in my fucking forest? Or
he does
our
not
forest.
respond as he finishes casting the spell that he was.
Boo.
Now everyone roll initiative.
Boo.
This motherfucker.
That was worse
Jeffy
than
got
last.
a 39.
Okay, hold on, I need to put everybody on the list.
On the naughty list.
Bam, 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 bam.
No, it's not that list.
I'm gonna be on the naughty list after this weekend.
Ew.
The polycule got together yesterday and came up with a lot of sexy shenanigans.
Is the
Not that we are
polycule just you, Jeremy, and Fox, or...
Yeah, Jeremy, Fox, me, and then Seth.
And Seth is Fox's...
My boyfriend.
your boyfriend.
Yeah.
And then Fox...
That's a friend of mine that
Yeah.
Kiki met at one of my house parties, and they got snuggly.
Isn't Fox seeing somebody else? Or did that end?
Jameis, but he was not there.
He doesn't
He
count.
doesn't want to play Call of Cthulhu. He likes rule-based systems.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, we don't like that person.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
You
So,
do.
they're not invited.
They're not invited to the table. They
That's
are
okay.
invited to the Hogwarts party, though, so that should be nothing if not interesting.
Alright, you ready for some numbers?
Let's see. Alright. Kate,
30.
Tatiana,
Also a 30.
Sethi,
39.
What the hell?
Estrella,
I actually did roll pretty dang high.
27.
Wasn't off that.
and Thwack. He gets a 25.
Well, obviously he sucks at sneaking, so I'm not surprised that he goes last.
It's mostly because he was startled.
That's alright. I would be scared as fuck too. I remember my very first time playing Fallout 7, or not 76, but playing the Fallout game. I think it was Fallout 3. And it's so quiet when you are walking around the wasteland. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, you just hear... and a big-ass fucking giant cockroach just pops out of nowhere and attacks you, and you have no weapon, and you just have to, like, beat it with your fist or something. Like, it was awful. I hated it.
It's like, oh, just like that. Just like that. My soul's left my body. That's
Like-
incredible.
The first enemy you encounter is a rad roach, and I do not do... Like, that is my biggest fear in life, is fucking roaches, dude. I can't do it.
No, and that's reasonable. Roaches are the worst. They're very cute behind lots of glass, where they cannot touch me or be in any danger of doing so.
Not even... Girl, not even that. None of it. They are disgusting, foul, fucking disease-ridden creatures that can survive the apocalypse. Like, they...
Or
they-
worse yet, the climates of Florida.
We need to exterminate them. They are no good on this earth. Someone put me a link in the chat that shows me that cockroaches are good for the ecosystem. Someone prove me wrong, because I don't think that you
I
can.
don't know really what they add either, besides being food for birds.
I'm sure they are, but
Birds eat other things too, so they are not going to disturb the ecosystem by being exterminated.
My argument whenever anyone's like, moths are great. I'm like, no, they're not.
They clean
Never
stuff.
again.
They clean...
The
What do they...
giant ones are my
They're clean.
favorite.
The giant ones get a pass, but just barely, because I can see them before they fly at my face.
The giant ones are the worst because they fly!
Oh, not cockroaches, moths.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm like, the big ones get a pass because I can see them. I don't like jump scares, and moths are just like the living embodiment of jump scares, and therefore I don't like moths.
They have a Mothman thing in Fallout 76. That's been kind of fun.
Excellent.
Man. Have you guys seen the yellow and pink moths? Those are really pretty.
No.
Yeah,
Like-
there's a yellow and pink moth.
In real life?
Yeah, in real life. They're really cool.
Interesting.
yeah, the pink and yellow mobs are very pretty. Again, the big, brightly colored ones are gonna pass because I can see them. Therefore,
Yeah.
they're not a jump scare.
That's fair.
They're just like a dusty old butterfly. Just a crusty butterfly.
Dude, the worst thing is, like, seeing a fucking 3-inch cockroach on your wall across the way and, like, hearing it walking across your wall near your roof, and then you make eye contact with it and it flies at your fucking face. Every single time, I swear to God, every time.
And roll initiative.
Every time. Oh, and you know what? My initiative starts off real shit because I scrambled to get away from it and then run to find the raid and then come back and I throw a shoe at it and then raid it and it's
Basically, it rolls for intimidation and wins every time.
it's gonna die eventually.
Sephi has the highest initiative.
All right. Before Sephi goes, because my battle cry is supposed to be done at initiative call.
Yes.
Can I do that now?
Yes.
Get the fuck out of our forest, bitch! And
Perfection.
my intimidation is a 34.
All right.
Hopefully he's a little scared. And I was totally saying that specifically to the weird man.
He gets a nat 20.
Fucker!
But he is so unafraid.
The bugs probably don't understand me. The other creatures, they don't fucking care. Whatever, I tried. Fuck that guy.
You did.
The other creatures are all of animal intelligence. So they're not, I mean, they're going to look at you and, yeah, you're kind of intimidating, but you're small.
You are sure very small.
Alright, let's go.
I know what I'm gonna do. I'm casting Tangling Creepers at our little Nosferatu friend over there.
Okay,
It
what's
is a
your
range
range?
of 500 feet, so it should hit.
It's got a range of 500?
Yeah.
Okay, yes, you can do it.
I'll try to check and make sure, because I'm like, oh, good. I got a 28.
Alright. Let's see what kind of spells we got.
Tangling creepers.
Are you drinking a Guinness out of a Guinness cup?
Yes, ma'am, I am. I got this from working. I think it has... should have something. Oh yeah, Happy Holidays is engraved on it.
That's cute.
I might or might not have stolen it from work. You can prove nothing.
I don't know if you can get your hands on it, but if you can find the Guinness Chocolate Mint Stout, that shit is fire. Like, it's fucking $18 for a 4-pack. It's so expensive, but take my fucking money because it's so good.
If I see one in my mini travels to liquor stores, I mean, I go to at least one liquor store a week for work.
I found it at Total Wine, and it may take you a few minutes, but 10 out of 10, highly recommend.
Oh yeah, I will. If I see it, I will get it, and I will save some for when you come in.
Cheeky, what is the saving throw for your spell?
32 is my spell DC.
Okay, well, is it saved to avoid the thing, or how's it read?
Any creature moving on land gets a 10-foot circumstance penalty. Okay, dense, crushing creepers sprout from every surface, filling bodies of water in the area. Any creatures moving on land, climbing or swimming within the creepers take a 10-foot circumstance penalty to speeds on the area. Once per round, you can make either a vine lash out from any square within the expanse of creepers by using a single action. The vine has a 15-foot reach and makes a melee unarmed attack using a spell modifier. The vine pulls the target into the creepers and makes it immobilized for 1 round. Until the creature escapes.
Alright.
That's against my spell DC. Yes. That's what we were looking for, is the words against my spell DC.
Okay. So, you cast the spell, are you going to have, it's now present in that area, are you going to have it attack this round?
I do not have the actions. That spell is 3 actions.
Got it.
So unless I have an extra action that you're aware of that I'm not, nope.
Okay. Next up, Yavorax. The spell that the Nosferatu looking elf cast has charmed all of these wild creatures, and he is sending them in your direction.
Aha, I see. He says, is that how we're going to be attacked?
Wolf.
Let's see what's this thing's speed. That's 30. Okay. This fucker charges all the way close, but not quite in arm's reach. So he used all of his actions to get there. Let's see, the owl bear, what's their speed? Oh, they're slower.
I also yell back towards the soldiers, protect the mayor at all costs! Get him out of here! And hope that the two soldiers run away with the mayor and fucking take him to safety. They don't need to be here.
You don't need to be here. Really?
Hey. 10-foot circumstance. He'll step right outside of your creepers. And he begins casting another spell. It does not complete in the time of his round. Kate, you're up.
I'm gonna charge at this guy that's right in front of me. This badger looking, whatever the fuck.
Badger looking homie.
And I got a nat 1 to swing at it.
Oh no.
Kate is highly focused on the motherfucking badger, but doesn't pay attention to the little stone in the clearing as she steps forward and goes with a big swing and does a face plant.
That sounds about right.
Wolf.
Kate is now prone, but you can use another action to try and get up or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get up.
Okay. Make an acrobatics check to see if you can get up without him getting an attack of opportunity on your ass.
Okay, let's see, that's 35 for acrobatics.
Okay. See? You do manage to dodge as he takes a swat at you with those front claws of his. So you're back on your feet, but your turn is over.
Okay.
Tatiana, you're up.
Alright. I'm gonna summon my dragon.
Okay.
And that's my 3 actions.
Okay.
To summon my flame drake. And his name is Calfer. And I'm just like, man, there's some weird shit happening up in this forest. Come help me out, friend.
Come on, friend. It's time.
Help me out.
Yeah, bro.
Someone just rang my doorbell.
Ding
It
dong.
probably is done. I ain't that shit. I have spent entirely too much money on my in-car outfit as well. Just BT dubs, but I love it so much and I regret nothing. Nothing.
Yeah, not surprised.
And then Vesta is gonna use her action to run up closer to the owl bear, the most
You are
north.
correct, it was a UBS truck.
Hey, look at me go.
Hey. Let me find the token for your Drake.
Okay.
Where do you want him to appear? He can appear
Um,
pretty much anywhere within I think it was 50 feet of you.
probably 60 feet. I would say almost like as towards the middle as possible.
Okay. 10, 20. Okay. Flame Drake is summoned. And what was Vesta going to do?
She is gonna run up and get in range with the owl bear. That's the most north one.
Okay.
Yep, and that's it. That's our turn.
Okay. I'm assuming that the Flame Drake is summoned in the air.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I also assumed that he did not get an action this one since I just summoned him and I have to wait until the next turn.
Correct.
Okay.
The other Avorax charges forward. Estrella.
I don't know.
Loser?
Hopefully not. I know if so, she either had to use the restroom or her laptop died or something. I don't know. I didn't hear any noise yet.
We'll skip over Estrella and go to Thwack, and then come back to them. Alright, Thwack pulls out his bow and uses one of the lightning arrows to hit the Avorax that is charging towards you. Let's see. Nice damage, Thwack. Using one of his most powerful offenses, he delivers 22 points of damage.
Yeah, good job, Thwack. Fuck that bug.
Let's use him. Oh, it helped if I put in what the hit points was.
Okay. That was weird.
Did it go out?
Yeah, my computer lost like internet connection and logged me out of everything, and then asked when I tried to like go back into Zoom, it like asked for a meeting passcode and everything, and I was like, okay, so I had to go back through do everything and get back on.
That's frustrating. Well, it is your turn whenever you're ready.
Okay.
Patrick's
Alrighty.
doing some, I think he's putting in HP right now, and then...
Yeah.
Okay. So, we're attacking these things right here?
They're attacking you.
Yeah, so there's the 2 8-legged creatures, the 3 owl bear creatures, the big beetle creature, the weird Nosferatu elf guy, and then I summoned a dragon, but he's on our side, and then there's 4 portals that we don't comprehend.
Okay.
You know they're portals, and portals means they go somewhere.
Yeah, we just don't know how they were opened, where they came from, how to close them, or anything.
Okay. Are the creatures pretty strong then?
They're definitely larger than the normal type for what they are. And so far, Thwack, the only one who's hit somebody is Thwack put an arrow, one of his high-powered magic arrows into the 8-legged creature and did 22 points of damage.
Okay. Trying to find... I'm gonna do... I can find the spells This stuff up. My key is mixed up. Oh no. I'm sorry, guys. I lost a lot of my spells, and I had to redo my whole character sheet. So, I had a spell that was called Elemental. Oh, but it's not in my screenshots that I have in this album currently. So I'll just do a. Safeguard won't work. I'm just gonna do a sudden bolt for now.
Okay.
I think that's wise. At least get some kind of hit on him.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna try to find this spell because it was like a really awesome spell. So I've got 18, 20, 31.
Which one are you trying to hit?
Oh, oof. I'm gonna go for the beetle if I can do him, like, just fuck him up a little bit.
Let's get rid of him. Yeah. Please.
And what did you get for your attack?
A 31.
Right, that hits.
Okay, let me find the damage. What I'm supposed to roll for damage. And heal, see, summon elemental. Okay. 4d12. Which I'm very sorry.
Oh, you're good. Girl, you got this.
Are you asking which dice that is?
I have a dice rolling app.
Okay.
3, 4. Three. 36 damage.
Okay.
Jeez.
Pretty sig 33 damage was a pretty significant hit for the beetle. While he's big, apparently his armor isn't as thick as you might think it would be.
Like a real beetle, he's crunchy.
Okay. Was that all of your actions, Astrea?
I think I only had one action left. I think that was a 2-action spell.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a 2-action spell. Other than that, I could like throw a weapon, but I don't think I can reach that far.
Probably
No.
not with the throw weapon.
Right, so I'm just gonna, that's all I'm gonna do for this turn.
Do you have any 1-action spells?
I mean, I do, but it's like, it's healing, and I mean, I have some cantrips. I don't know if those use actions.
No. Well, cantrips do use actions, they just don't use spell slots.
Mm-hmm.
So if you had a single action attack spell,
Is
you could
guidance... Is guidance casting... Is that one action or 2?
It's one,
Because that's always something that benefits other people in the team, so it's never a bad idea to use that last action.
Okay. Then I'll go ahead and do that. As you ask for divine guidance, granting the target a +1 status bonus to 1 attack roll. Perception check, saving throw, skill check.
Yeah, you just pick a person that you want to cast it on. Can be anybody.
Okay, who's after me, or who's...
You're actually the Thwack would normally be after you, but while you were disconnected, he took his turn.
Oh, okay.
Seffi will be the next person up.
Okay, then I'm
Because
gonna
he'll roll
cast...
around to the top of the line.
Okay, I'm gonna cast on Seffi then.
What am I getting? Okay.
+1
+1.
to your roll.
Oh, bitchin', thanks.
She just casted guidance on you.
I'm ready. It will not be in vain.
Alright. The beetle disappears. He not just straight up disappears, but he digs his way down into the dirt.
He tunnels.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. After the beetle is the last owl bear. And he manages to make it out of the creeping vines without getting caught. Okay. Seffi, it's your turn.
I'm going to use at least one move to try to reach out with him with the tangling creepers and yoink him into my tangling creeper.
Oh, yeah, because he only stepped right outside.
Yeah. Yoink him back into the circle and make him immobilized.
Make an attack roll with your spell attack.
I think he has to beat a 32 to not get got.
Oh, so it's just, there's no rolling involved, actually. Got it.
Oh, the attack succeeds. Nope, there is a roll. Then he has to try to counter it. Seffi got a 31.
Okay. He manages to evade that. This guy's a nimble little.
I'm gonna try it again. Zap him. Creepers, 32.
Still no.
Just gonna try it 3 times. I just wanted to be immobilized so he doesn't run away. Yeah, that one was not better. So.
Okay.
Oh wait, I have +1 with 33. I've done it.
33. Yes.
Yes, I have Estrella's guiding.
Yeah!
Yes! Now he has to roll to, I think, not be immobilized completely. And just get a speed penalty.
He does not beat your spell DC.
Well, then he is immobilized for 1 round until he gets to try again next time.
Okay.
Good job! Heck yeah! Thanks, Estrella!
And you managed to fuck up his spell.
Ah! Get got!
He managed to dodge the first attack and the second attack, but the last one whipped around his leg and pulled him in, fucking up whatever spell he was casting at the large southern portal.
Ha! Get got.
All right. The Vorax that's facing up against Kate. Let's see. Gets a nat 20 to attack. Howdy. "26 points of damage from the claws as it pulls you in with its arms. you're held in a bear hug, and for its next turn, it's got a high probability of raking you with all of its claws.
Yikes.
Yup.
At least it's you and not somebody else.
Let's see. Owlbear. Owlbear reaches down and attempts to swat Vesta.
Don't do it.
And hits.
Hmm.
Vesta takes 9 points of damage from the claw swipe.
Alright.
But he manages to not get pulled in by the owlbear's attempt to grab. The other closest owlbear moves in and decides to take a swing. Let's see, which one of you will it be? At Cheeky, at Sephi. Does 27 hit?
I do not believe so. Nope. You
Alright.
guys go.
Owlbear just misses.
The owlbear misses by quite a bit. My AC is 41.
What?
We determined this last time. I am in no control.
Okay.
I mean, my
I'll
AC is
have
a
to
37.
step on Wednesday, and you can ruthlessly roast me.
No, knowing me, and I'm kind of a generous GM in giving out shit, so it wouldn't surprise me the fact that you have a 41. I just okay.
No, shall not.
It's kind of hard to remember. Druids are kind of they're a cross between a magic class and a fighter class.
They are
And
plucky critters.
but then you think about Sephi. It's really hard to think of Sephi as badass.
Sephi doesn't think so.
Clearly.
I get you though.
Alright, after the owlbear. The gray elf.
Yeah, go Sephi.
Yeah.
Manages to get himself out of the tangled vines.
Not for long.
God.
This time
You're
he's
the
smart and
cutest
takes an
fucking
extra
bastard.
step away.
That. Dang it. You're not allowed to learn things.
And then he resumes casting his spell. This time his spell energy is pointed at the larger portal right in front of him. Okay. Kate, it's your turn.
I'm just gonna make my way towards the dude.
You've got the Avorax that's right in front of you.
I know, but it's not gonna do a whole lot to fight off these guys. Like, this thing is clearly controlling it, so I feel like we should just go after him.
You
So
should
your-
use
your
all
intent
3 of your
is-
actions to run over there and get out of the way so I can drop a fireball, because I'm next.
Well, she's only going to get, halfway there maybe, but you guys want to strategize on what you're going to do.
My
Well-
thought is I might use wild shape to turn into a bird to get over there without really being within the clutches of the animals. But I am willing to kind of float that plan until we see how your fireball goes, Molly.
Yeah, I was gonna drop a fireball, and then I was gonna have my flame drake do some crazy fire stuff on that super big portal and see what happens. Because I don't really know. Ultimately, we need to figure out what the hell's going on. I assume we need to get over to that guy. Somebody needs to get over to the guy.
If anything, too, I have this spell called Fiery Boy that turns me into a little flame goblin, so that I'm resistant to fire. So if anything, I'll fly over there as a bird, post fireball, and then do the Fiery Boy, so that your drake can, like, be functional without accidentally giving me the murder.
Well, yeah, when he drops his thing, he shouldn't, hopefully.
Also, I'm like, that'll be immune to fire, so if I'm in the crosshairs, it doesn't matter.
That's fair.
So one thing to point out is if you guys all abandon the northern position, then your crunchy spellcasters are undefended.
Yeah.
I mean, some of the crunchy spellcasters are getting close. Thwack can defend Estrella and Molly, though Molly kind of can do pretty well on your own, but I'm like, it'd be only me and Kate who'd be going over there.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa.
Unless
Give me
Kate thinks we better just stay and protect Molly, but
This way. Go around. Nope, that's not around.
I
Go
feel like
around.
there's all of
This way.
this open space
Right here. This way.
that I could just like run around to the west
Get up
and
there.
just kind of like cut down and around. So that way there's still plenty of space for the fireball to go through. So I'm out of the way of the fireball, but like on my way to like this dude.
My fireball is gonna drop in the middle of those 4 creatures that are right up there. It's basically gonna end up... It's gonna hit Vesta and it's gonna hit the Flame Drake, but it won't matter because they have fire resistances. That's where I'm dropping that, so...
Because I'm gonna have to get out of the way anyway, so that way
You need to be on the other side of the Flame Drake.
But yeah.
Alright, so then my understanding of the plan, so that everybody's clear, is both Kate and Sephi are going to try to do an end run to get towards this dude at the south end of the clearing, and then Tatiana is going to attempt to cinderfy the large group that's in the middle.
Yep.
Okay. All right, Kate. To get past this guy without getting an attack of opportunity, you need to give me an acrobatics check. You know, to dodge and psych him out.
Are you ready, Vesta? You ready to run and murder? That face does not look like she's ready.
oh, she says I'm ready to snuggle. I'm ready to snuggle.
What was that?
22.
22 is enough.
Okay.
Yay!
woohoo! She did it!
Right. And what's your movement speed?
30 with long stride.
Oh, no, wait. You can get down the other way. Hold on.
All right, that's 60.
Take go.
Alright.
Good
Do you
job.
want to Do you want to take your last action and cut in straight towards him?
Yeah, sure, why not?
It pretty much is going to put you right straight towards that owl bear right there in the middle.
Maybe I'll go like down further and then cut across as to avoid the owl bear. Yeah.
Okay, so Kate sprints as far as she can on the field and makes it there. Tatiana.
Alright. We are gonna drop that fireball. Basically, it's a 20-foot burst.
Okay.
So, I assume that means 20 feet on either side.
Yep, basically the square where Vesta is the center of 20 foot.
Yeah, to try to get all 4 of those guys in there and not hit me and Sephi. That's the goal.
Yep. Okay. So yes, you can hit all 4 of these creatures by basically centering your fireball on Vesta.
Doing it.
Okay. Are you doing anything to heighten the, make the fireball bigger, stronger, anything like that?
No, I'm just rolling with the level 3.
Okay. So boom, the fireball goes off.
Alright. It's 10, 20... 25 points of fire damage. Woo-woo.
Okay. And, oh yeah. Roll a spell attack.
$39.
Okay.
And then, how many actions does my Flame Drake get?
He gets 1 action of his own, unless you give him extra actions.
Okay, and if I give him 1 of mine, that only counts for 1 for him. Does it count?
Correct.
Okay.
Alert takes 25.
So
None of them were expecting a fireball, and therefore do not manage to dodge it.
fabulous.
You scare the holy shit out of the Vorax that's near Vesta, and he trips and basically gets it even worse. He got a nat 1 on his saving throw.
Nice.
And
The animals, they were not expecting it.
okay.
Alright. The Vesta is going to take a bite at the owl bear in front of her
Okay.
for a not a high number, 24.
Esther is equally shocked by the fireball that just came down.
24 misses.
Okay, and then the Flame Drake is gonna do. Hey, what is that? That's not what I wanted. Is gonna do a fireball breath. That's also going to explode in a 20-foot burst, and the location to drop this breath of fire, it would be like in a triangular area of the owl bear, the super big portal, and the guy doing the thing.
Okay. So
Should
pretty
be
much a straight line between the owl bear and the elf, gray elf.
Yep.
All right. Make your attack roll.
It says DC 22 basic reflex save. I don't know if that matters. I can still do an attack roll. I got 19 on the die.
Okay.
It doesn't have a plus on there though.
Right. So that the point behind that is to see if you get a nat 20 or a nat 1.
Ah, well, I got a 19.
Okay.
It was very close.
And calculate your damage.
Alright. Oh, really? You're kidding.
No!
I got 3 fucking 1s. Like, are you shitting me?
Wow.
That's so lame.
Fucking literally only 12 points of damage. That's it. 12. Like, you.
Roll that again.
Yeah.
That
You're
was.
You're a competent fire sorceress.
Yeah.
And you've
What
got
the-
lots of hero points.
Yup, that's true.
The hell? Alright, that's 10, 15, 20.
That's a lot better.
20 points of damage. And then
That makes more sense.
can't use it again for 2 rounds.
And the elf thing does not make his saving throw to get out of the way.
Woohoo!
Ah! You got.
But again, you fuck up his spell.
Ha ha ha!
Okay, after Tatiana is the Varax, who you just flamed. Is going to charge forward. I guess it's supposed to be up there. Supposed to be right. Supposed to be right there. Okay. Anyways, he's going to charge forward, and let's see. Does he go after Thwack or Estrella? Estrella. Really weak hit. So does a 21 beat your armor class, Estrella? It shouldn't.
It shouldn't.
It shouldn't. No, I have a 29.
Okay. Alright.
Also, real quick, Patrick, her AC is probably not correct either, because since she lost her character sheet, we don't remember what armor or anything that she had, so she has no pluses on anything. That's just like the straight number for her character without any armor pluses.
Okay.
So that is something that we need to remember to do.
Well,
Gonna have to rebuild that.
A +2 shield. I'm not sure if that's what I just had on my last one or what. I know that my armor was like a reflective armor.
That's right. You do have any targeted magical spell has a chance of reflecting off of it.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Well, his second swing also does not hit.
I'm gonna go make some macaroni. I'll be there.
Hey. The elf is tired of your shit and casts a spell on himself. His first spell casts and makes him blurry. It's going to be hard to hit him. Second spell he casts is an armor spell.
Oh shit.
Alright. So that's all of his actions are to protect his ass. Kate, it's now your turn.
We're going in towards him. As far as we can get.
Okay. Takes you 2 actions to get right up on his ass.
And with my third action, I'm swinging at him with my great axe.
Alright.
38.
It would have been a solid hit, but it bounced off of that armor spell he's got.
God damn it. That's fine. I'll get him next time.
Okay,
To fight another day.
Tatiana, your turn. You've got an owl bear right in front of you and a Vorax that's looking to come in and chomp.
We're gonna go with chain lightning. And we'll start with the one to the farthest west, to the middle guy, to the east guy, to the south guy.
Okay.
And then I probably won't be able to go any farther than that because I think anything else is going to be more than 30. I think it's only 30 feet that it can go.
Correct.
Yeah. All right. And then I can't remember that one if they just... I think they just roll for a saving throw.
Correct.
Did my turn get skipped? I think I went in turn between when Tatiana did the fireball.
Oh, has it been that? Oh.
I
Yeah.
was gonna burb. If so, just finish your thing and then I will burb after that.
Yeah, somehow I did skip over you.
Happens. I mean, I missed it too, so.
You got excited about macaroni?
I did. I was like, I'm hungry. Damn. I'm gonna go make some macaroni.
Yeah, it's a reflex save.
Okay. What's the number gonna be?
My spell DC is a 31.
Okay. Okay, the first... Let's see. Oh, you said you're starting with the guy at the west?
Mm-hmm.
He gets hit. What's the damage?
Alright, let's... Alright, that's 27.
Kate, what's your total hit points?
28,
Like right now or total?
Total.
40,
196.
42.
And how much damage have you taken?
26 points of damage.
Okay. What's your AC?
42.
Alright. I'm just updating my numbers so I know, where you guys are in power levels.
No worries. Still strong as shit.
Right. Okay, Tatiana, how much damage does the first guy take?
42 points of damage!
Fuck yeah.
Okay. Why does he move? He shouldn't have moved. Look right there. We're 2 points. Okay, this owlbear does not dodge. The other Avorax does not dodge. And the last owlbear.
Amazing.
The last owlbear actually manages to dodge.
Meh. Well, he's gonna get his next.
Oh, he will.
Alright.
Cheeky.
Hold on. Oh,
Vesta.
yeah, we'll do
Oh,
cheeky,
Vesta.
then we'll come back to Vesta and the fire drain.
You
Deal.
don't mind.
Yep.
I'm going to wild shape. And do you know the movement speed of a bird offhand?
What kind of bird are we talking here?
Like a falcon.
We'll give you double human speed, so 40.
Double my speed would be 50. But no,
Okay, we'll go with that.
But yeah, and head towards Sir Batty.
Okay. Acrobatics roll, because the guy in front of you is going to try and swat at you.
Swat at Burb Amanda.
Yep.
I got 24. Is 24 enough?
As a falcon, yes.
Sweet. Whew. So,
Let's see.
and fly in the direction.
20, 30, 40.
So it's one of my focus spells. Would it be 3 actions, or would I still have actions?
No, you would only have you'd only transform.
Okay. I
But
wouldn't
it's
be able
nothing-
to move.
Nope.
Okay, well, I'm a burb now. Mission accomplished.
Okay.
I'm a burb and I didn't get got by the owlbear, so.
Okay. So back to Vesta and the fire drake.
Vesta, tail slash, 36.
36 hits.
Alright. That's gonna be 1d8, which is not that one. This one. Okay, that's 13 points of damage.
Okay.
And then Flame Drake is gonna go for a Draconic Frenzy, which is gonna be 2 Fang Strikes and 1 Tail Strike in any order on that one.
On the same guy?
Yep.
Okay.
And so he's going to go tail first, which is gonna be a 22.
The tail slash misses.
Okay, and then he's gonna go bite for 27.
Hit.
Okay, and that's 2d8 plus 5. So that's 2d8s. Oh my god, I got both ones!
Oh no!
You got
The
both
dice
what?
are just not here for you today, my dude.
Yeah, my damage die don't like me.
So you got just it was more of a nibble than a bite?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that would be 7 points of piercing damage and 1 point of fire damage.
Oh.
Okay.
And then one more bite, which probably doesn't hit. It's a 24.
Nope, does not hit.
Fuck. I fucked up today. Woof.
Yeah. Clearly your dice need to go in your boots.
All of them. Just all of them.
Just put the whole thing in there.
We'll just put like one section at a time. We'll put all the D6s in there for a little bit, and then we'll swap them out with the D8s. Dude, look, they don't even. They just fall right back out.
You gotta strategically place them.
That sounds like a lot of work. I just need a tighter shirt so when I drop them in there, they just don't fall out the bottom.
True.
Okay. The Avorax that's right between Thwack and Estrella attacks
There we
Thwack.
go. Doing it.
Misses.
No! It fell. That one's not ready. Go back.
Sorry, I got distracted.
I am also distracted.
He takes one swipe at Thwack, takes another swipe, but he goes for an overhanded swing and hits the tree branch above him. And drops the tree branch on his own head. His claws cut right through it and drops a tree branch on it.
God. Nice.
He doesn't take any damage from it, but that's the end of his turn. Estrella, your turn. You've got this Avorax right in front of you. I'd say that he's looking at...
Oh.
He's probably at around less than half of his hit points.
losing my marbles.
Oh, and he's kind of tangled up in a tree branch that he dropped on himself.
Okay.
What's doing?
Say, what is 500 feet in this map?
More than the length of the map.
Hey. Cool.
100 squares.
It, basically.
What are you doing?
So, I wanna...
500 feet would be 100 squares.
Can I aim for less than that? Or is that
Oh,
just
yeah.
a reach?
What spell are we talking about here?
Deity's Strike?
And so the range is listed at 100 feet?
I think it was 500. Let me make sure.
Or 500, yeah.
I just screenshotted it.
Hey, so yeah,
Husky's got a husky.
anywhere within 500 feet, you can target.
Okay.
Wow.
And let's see.
Wow.
How big of an area does it hit?
It's a, well, I think it's targeted, but it says after the attack, whether it succeeds or fails, divine energy bursts from the weapon in a shockwave. It emits in a 10-foot wide, 30-foot long line starting from the target and continuing in a direction you choose.
Okay. So then it's target when it says the notes for the spell target. Does it say single creature?
Yeah.
Okay. So then you're not worried. You don't have to worry about the fact it hitting Kate unless you get a nat 1 on your roll.
Do that. Use
Okay.
your point.
Where's Kate? Who are the? Okay.
Well, I'm assuming you were going to, when you said 500 feet, checking about in 500 feet, you're going after the gray elf.
Yeah.
Go for it. It's gonna be fine.
Okay.
It is tanky.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna do that. God, be with me. Where's my dice? Where'd it go?
That part I can't help you with.
I found it. Bitchin'. Okay. So, spell attack is a... I'm not sure. It's a 36. And I might as well shoot it in a diagonal line with the creature right in front of us, shooting through the gate.
Well, what my understanding of this spell is, what happens is first the bolt of divine energy comes down from the sky, hits this motherfucker, and then it blasts outward from that point to towards it in any direction you want it to.
Right.
Okay, so first we resolve whether it hits him. You said you got a 36? Yes, that hits him.
Nice.
Cool. Fuck that guy.
Yeah.
And now, damage.
I think that was 7d12.
Big fucking spell.
Big fucking spell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, perfect. Okay. 12, 13, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think it's 38.
Okay.
If anybody wants to check my math.
That's statistically appropriate anyway.
Okay, cool.
All right. And then how long of a distance does it come back?
10 foot wide. 10 foot wide, 30 foot long.
Unfortunately, the only thing within 30 feet is the owl bear, and Kate's right in the way for it to go that direction.
Wait, where's Kate?
The little dot right next to, here's the asshole, here's Kate.
Oh, I can't choose it's a direction I choose. I can't choose the direction.
Well, what I was saying is, the only additional target within 30 feet is the owl bear here, and it would steamroll right over Kate.
Oh, well, as long as it hits him, I'm okay with it. Like, I'm okay with not hitting anything else.
Okay. So it's just going to blast off into the woods?
Sure.
As long as it hits him, yes.
Okay. Yep, he takes his 30 some odd points of damage. And is that all of your points? Or actions, excuse me?
No. Where is my character on this map? All the way up here at the top?
Yes.
I'm gonna throw something at this person, animal. I'm gonna try my silver dove throwing knives. I'm not sure what the specs were on those because I lost my sheet. I can do just like a dagger. I can try to throw my dagger at it, but
It's right in front of you, so throwing is probably not your optimal move. Though using your poi in this position would probably be a better idea.
okay. I don't have the specs on those either, but if you know them, then cool.
I'll make shit up as I go along.
Hey,
Okay, great.
the true purpose of D&D.
Alright, 15. Alright, so I got a 15 on the die. What's the rest of the math for those?
Like I said, I'm making shit up as I go along.
Okay, great.
15. That'll hit.
Yay!
And if I remember correctly, your poi does ice damage as well.
Mhm. And it has it can swing back.
Back swing.
Back swing.
Eight points of regular damage and 6 points of cold. 14 points. This guy's not in good shape. So you can use that backswing to try and smack the owl bear that's standing next to him.
Okay.
So
I
roll another d20.
I just had a 6.
It missed him.
Okay.
Alright. Thwack pulls out his oversized sword and charges in at the Vorax. First miss string hits. No, excuse me, miss. 2 misses and then a hit finally. Not a particularly good one, he only delivers 8 points of damage. But the Vorax is in even more, continuously getting more and more hurt. Slack's turn. And the owl bear down here is going to charge up behind Kate and take a swing at Kate.
Oh, that's the guy.
Fuck you, mate. Whatever did you?
He gets a 2 and a 4 on the dice. So you clearly are much more dexterous than this little fucker. Okay, Seffi, top of the round.
Alright, let's fly over there. Caw-caw! Caw-caw!
Okay. I've calculated that it will take two move actions and you're all the way there.
Perfect. And then, would it be just an action to undo the spell? If anything, I kind of want to be next to the portal.
Oh, you want to be next to the portal, not right on top of it?
Yeah, I think that'd be wise.
I cannot remember if wild shaping back is a single action.
Probably look at that.
Yep.
If you want to move on, feel free. It'll just be either I am a bird next to the thing or a Seffi next to the thing.
Okay. Actually, let's take a quick break, about 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
I need to step
2
away
actions
from
to
this.
wild shape.
I thought you said it was Alright. The
Seffi.
Ilfir of Vorax is going to charge in and attack Tatiana. For me updating my numbers, Tatiana, what is your armor class, max hit, and max hit points?
My AC is 37. My hit points are 104.
Okay. And you haven't taken any damage yet, so.
Correct.
Alright.
And that's my max hit points, but I also have a feat that gives me an extra 5 temporary hit points. So I'm at 109 currently. And then when I lose that 5 points, I can't ever go back up over 104 until I get like a full rest.
Right. 2 claw swipes miss, but the third one hits you.
Hoop.
Boo. Boo.
Oh, lovely. Google decided that it wanted to crash, so now I'm having to reopen a bunch of windows to find the stats on the critter.
Ew.
Fucking rude.
How rude.
How rude.
There it is. Claws. $18 points of damage.
That's gross.
You can feel as its iron claws rip into your skin. If it wasn't for healing magic, we'd be saying, well, that'll leave a mark.
Lame.
The owlbear facing Vesta attempts to attack her with his clawed feet and gets 2 hits. For a total of 21 points to Vesta. The owlbear gets a crit on Tatiana.
No!
Stop it, you.
And delivers another 20 points and pulls Tatiana into a bear hug.
An owl bear hug.
20 more points of damage?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. He's fucking with you.
No. I'm gonna murder them. I hate them.
I fully expect that. The Grey Dwarf faces up against Kate. And draws a curved blade. Very elven look. He also gets a crit.
He's fired.
Clearly. But his damage roll is sucky. So it's only 12 points of damage.
Maybe.
And his subsequent attacks are completely. While he hit you and hit you strong, he expected it to do more. And though he's a little shaken by what this overwhelming creature that is Kate. But now it's Kate's turn.
Kick some butt, Kate.
Yeah.
That I can do. Let's see. How's 45 to hit?
I fucking hope so.
It's not quite an auto crit, but
Yeah, I got an 18 on the die, and Kate is just incredibly strong with her great axe. Cool. Let me roll for damage. $13 points of damage. No, sorry, 14 points of damage.
did you roll really low?
Yeah, I rolled a 6.
Okay. That's your first attack.
I'm gonna try to hit him again with the backswing. Let's see. 33.
That one actually misses.
Last one. Yeah, I got a 2, so that's not gonna hit.
Okay. Tatiana, you've got 2 large creatures in front of you. You are in a bear hug with the owl bear, which would make it difficult for the other one to hit you. But he's also going to, squeeze you, claw at you, and probably try and bite you with that big sharp beak of his.
All right. Well, here's my question. If I use Fireball obviously did not negatively affect Vesta, right? But if I use something like Flame Strike that has divine fire damage, does that give her health back?
She is healed by fire magic.
All right, so we're going for it. Cool. So we're gonna
You've
go.
got a problem. Your hands are pinned by your being grabbed.
All right.
So you have to figure out how to get out of this. You can either try to basically wiggle your way out and escape.
Can I just wiggle my hands up above his little noggin? And
Whoosh.
You could try to do that. That would be one action to get your hands into casting position.
I mean, that's the best idea I got. If that doesn't work, then I'm obviously going to use something that's more touch related, and I'm just going to burn the fuck out of this motherfucker who's holding me.
Okay.
Well, that'd be good. You get like a 1-action fire touch spell to get him to let go of you. But... Let go of me.
I mean, I only have a cup. I mean, I do. It might kill him. But the only downfall is if I do that, I was trying to use like a 2-action spell, so I still had 1 action to give to my Flame Drake, so he could do shit. So, but what do I need to roll for to wiggle my arms out?
You're going to get your arms out and use your acrobatic skill.
That's fine. I totally got this. That's a 17 times 2 is 30 something. 5, 6, 4. 34. That's a 34.
Would you get a nat 20?
No, 17 on the die and a 17 on my sheet. So it's 17 times 2.
Okay. you manage to wiggle. You're so small that his bear hug doesn't really press in on the sides. It's more pressing on your back. So you're wiggling. You've got your hands up here. It's pretty much right in his face. What do you do?
Well, now I'd like to do my flame. Well, are they up enough? I can do a flame strike at a. I have 150 feet range, but I'm basically, it is a 10-foot radius. So that would be 4 squares across. Because it would be a 20-foot diameter.
Total of 10. Total of 4 squares.
Yeah.
So if you were to just land that on this guy's back, that would hit him and Vesta.
I was trying to get it like a little bit farther in there so that I could hit all 4 of the creatures and Vesta, if possible. But if I can't get it that far...
Because of his big size, anything that hits any part of him would do it. So 1 square north of Vesta would hit him, Vesta, and the owl bear that's south of him.
Yep, that's what we're doing then. Alright.
Okay.
And that is a reflex saving throw that they must do. And if the reflex is to beat my spell DC, it is a 31.
Yeah, even with his penalties for holding you, he sucked. Let's see. Neither of the 2 owl bears dodges the flame strike. What is the damage?
31 points of damage.
Okay.
And then, how much healing does Vesta get from that?
Half of that.
That's what I thought. So 15.
Yep, so get 15 points of healing.
Dope. That is amaze balls. That helps out so much. Cool.
You can feel the heat from your flame strike as it scorches the owl bear right in front of you. It's like a lance of fire down its back.
Yes. Alright, and then Vesta, did
Gets
she...
residual damage first from that tail strike.
Yeah, that's what I was about to ask. Did she get, so that's 1d6 plus 2. So that's going to be 4 points of damage from the persistent. And then we're going to go for a bite for 33.
33 to hit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright. And that's gonna be 11 points of damage. And then... well, alright, so... my Flame Drake only has 1 action. He can do his Fireball Breath again, but he would hit some other people that's on our team, and we don't want to do that. He could do...
if he does Fireball Breath into the group that you're fighting, like, targeting Vesta or near there, he can heal her and damage all of your opponents right here on the north end.
Okay. Well, I feel like we're doing pretty good holding these guys off for now, so I was debating on sending him down towards the south, because that guy doesn't look like he's got barely any damage down there. So he does have an action called Speed Surge that only takes 1 action that he can move up to twice his speed, so I was thinking of that.
Okay.
But he also can't do his Fireball Breath right now because he only has 1 action, and Fireball Breath is 2. So he'd only be able... well, I guess we could... yeah, I think I'm gonna send him down. I'm gonna let him Speed Surge so he can... when he's flying... how fast is his movement? His movement is 50 feet to fly. So he can move 100 feet in 1 action.
Okay. Do you want him... where do you want him in relation to this fight?
Uh. th- In the little area available to the west between the portal and the owl bear. There's almost like a little rocky thing right there. Right there. Yeah, right there. Yep. Just like that. Alright. And then that's it for us.
Okay. The giant beetle resurfaces near the gray dwarf elf.
Bleh.
Okay. The highly injured Avorax that is faced off against Thwack and Estrella attacks Estrella. $27 for your to attack you. Does that beat your armor class?
No, it doesn't.
Okay. $29.
29 is my armor class as of right now.
That's without, yeah.
To the pathfinder.
From what I know.
Yep. We'll call that good. By the way, what's your hit points?
My hit points,
Yes.
as far as I know, are 166 unless I've sustained damage from this current.
I don't think you've taken damage yet.
So it's 166.
Okay.
Dang it.
So he attacks, but does not manage to get past your armor. It's your turn, Estrella.
Okay.
Damn it!
Found the spell that I was looking for.
Uh-huh.
It is Elemental Annihilation Wave,
Okay.
which might be a lot.
Sounds like it. What does it do? Send a wave in a direction?
Pretty sure it does. Let me go back to it. Okay. You draw elemental power from your surroundings, combining with magical energy, unleash a wave of utter destruction and swirling colors. It deals 1d6 fire damage, 3d6 bludgeoning damage with a basic reflex save. And I can make it like 2 or 3 actions. The 3 action, it looks like they both are a 30-foot cone. And I don't know if I have to be close to cast this, because it doesn't say, it just says area.
What is the range?
It just says area 30-foot cone.
It doesn't have a range.
No.
Okay, so
Not
then
the-
it probably, if you don't have a range listed, then it's going to be 30-foot cone from you. Angled properly, you can hit all 4 of the enemies and Vesta from where you stand.
Well, I don't want to hit Vesta.
But if it's fire,
Then good.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. It's fire and bludgeoning. So, I imagine like fire and rocks and shit.
pretty much. So it'd be kind of a wave of force. So she would take the bludgeoning damage, but take healing from the fire. So very likely could
It all works out.
themselves out.
Okay. Let's do it.
All right.
No.
So it's an area of effect, so I need to know what the spell DC is for their attempts to dodge.
My spell DC is 28.
Okay. Yeah, nobody dodged.
Yay.
Excellent.
Alright. And the spell. Go ahead.
Now for damage.
Oh, now for damage. Okay. Let's see. 1d6 and 3d6. So 4d6, right?
Yes, but you need to. But because Vesta's in the way, I do need to know how much is bludgeoning and how much is fire.
1d6 is fire and 3d6 is bludgeoning.
All right, so roll one of the d6.
Okay. Shoot. I have to get rid of all these. Alright. 1d6. So 1d6 is 4.
Okay. And the other 3d6.
Okay, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay. So Vesta ends up taking only 6 points of damage, and everybody else takes 14.
Oof. I'm at almost half hit points.
Need some healing stuff?
Probably. I mean, I have potions, but...
It's up to you. You could save your potions.
So the owlbear that had been before holding Tatiana falls over dead with the blast of fire and force. Oops. Why do I keep moving? The Avorax in front of her is not heavily damaged, but the other one is. The owlbear, the last owlbear down here, is still in he's still holding on. Okay, that was Estrella Thwack's turn. Tatiana, did you announce to the party that you're hurt? Was this an out loud statement?
Not like a super loud one, because Tatiana is probably too prideful to admit to everybody how hurt that she actually is. So she was probably just like, ow, and like downplayed it, so.
Thwack's perception roll, he heard you. Acrobatics roll, he does a leap over top of Estrella, does a tumble, and lands up next to you.
No.
Oh, hi.
Oh, hi, Thwack.
Hello.
He whips out a healing potion and shoves it in your mouth before you really have time to say more than, what?
Glug glug.
Glug glug indeed.
22 points of healing as he drops a major healing potion on you.
Alright, that's much better.
Yikes.
Oof.
Mm-hmm.
But also, I think I have the lowest hit points out of this whole group.
You do. Or a glass cannon.
Alright, let's see, that was Thwack's turn. The owlbear standing behind Kate. One hit and then 2 nat 1s.
Well, you know, that could have gone worse.
He goes into a frenzy, trying to hit Kate. And delivers 14 points of damage with a claw swipe. And then trips over his own feet and falls through the portal.
Sucker.
2 nat 1s in a row, that is... Okay. The giant beetle, though, scuttles forward and stands over top of the gray elf and attacks Kate with its mandibles. That's the word, mandibles. And does get a crit on the second attack. $13 points of damage as it tries to crush you in its mandibles.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Kate, give me an athletics check.
$30.
You manage to pry yourself back out of his jaws and are not continuing to be held.
Oh, thank goodness.
Goofy, top of the round, you're up. Cheeky.
Oh, sorry. I was like, you're up, and I'm like, yes, somebody else. Can I do a free action to look inside of the portal? Poor Flavor.
Oh, yeah, wait.
So, standing next to it, visualize the surface like a stargate. It's swirling, rippling energy, and you can't see through. Are you wanting to actually stick your head in?
Probably not my head, but I would like to maybe stick something in there. I'm trying to think of what.
We throw a rock in there.
Yeah, I'm like. Sigil, stabilize. Looking at what I have. Let me look at my inventory list and figure out what I want to jam in there. Uno momento, por favor. This should not take long.
Okay.
I'm like, I don't want to jam myself in there. This feels like an exceptionally bad idea.
So I have this feat that's also a free action of mine. And I know I know I'm coming up soon. I just want to double check. When you seek, you gain the benefits of a 3rd level detect magic spell on things you see.
Okay.
So I can see the portal, and I can detect magic on it as a free action, as a 3rd level, where I can learn the School of Magic for the highest level effect within range that the spell detects. If multiple effects are equally strong, the GM determines which you learn.
All you really get out of that is that it is a portal between here and someplace else.
Okay.
I'm gonna stab stab it with the squiggly tentacle knife from the cultists all those many times ago. It's many sessions ago.
Which cultists did you get that from?
The ones, the big guys that we got the island for defeating them.
Got it. From the temple
Oh
at the
my
center
god,
of the
you're
wall.
kidding me.
Yes.
Like how? Every fucking time.
So I'm gonna stab that knife in there. Does anything in particularly happen with that action?
No.
When I pull it out, is it hot or cold to the touch?
It's neutral.
Dang it.
Remember, that beetle came out of that portal.
Well, since I'm not gonna be like instantly incinerated, I will peek in there.
Looking in to the portal, you see a vast dirt wasteland.
I got a 19 for Faylor. Do I know anything about this vast dirt wasteland?
You know that it's not specifically a Fey realm. Roll a perception check.
27.
There's something odd about looking around. It's like you should recognize this, or there's something familiar-ish about it.
Is it the deserts where we just were?
No, it's there's large boulders, lots of dirt. Looks fertile-ish, but you're definitely on top of some kind of a hill. It feels,
Tell me, guys.
it's definitely odd.
I know.
If you want to spend one more action, you can roll your perception again.
I think I will, 'cause that'll be my last action. Oh yeah. 35.
You finally figure out what's so weird. You're looking at this from the as a size changer and a shapeshifter. You're looking at this from the perspective of a beetle.
Oh!
Something about this portal is changing the size of the creatures that are passing through it. If you were to walk through this thing, you would get a full Honey, I Shrunk the Kids experience.
Very interesting indeed.
So hence why that beetle that walked out of it is so damn big. One way
I
you
try
get...
to communicate that as best I can with emotions through the bracelets to everybody. Can I roll for a success to see if they get any of those thoughts?
Whew. Yes, roll, but first tell me what the visuals and what the thoughts and the feelings you're going to project are.
Basically, like, when you go through this portal, you become smaller. Ergo, when something comes out of this portal, it becomes bigger. And the beetle isn't the size that it's meant to be. That's, like, the extent of what I want to communicate, but any number of those things.
Okay? Go ahead and roll for it, and add your charisma modifier.
6.
So everybody, you get the thoughts and feelings of big dirt, smaller bugs. It is really fucking confusing. You know Steffi's trying to say something, and if you were a plant, you'd understand, but it just the fuck.
Wow.
I gave it my little best try.
Lord.
What the fuck is that plant doing? Charades.
I mean, can nobody understand Sephi? Is that the thing?
Basically, when she's trying to tell people that anybody who goes through these portals either gets this portal gets shrunk or enlarged, it doesn't make any sense.
And basically what I communicated was large dirt.
Yeah, that's pretty much the message you got is large.
We played telephone game and words just got lost along the way, and all we got was large and
But, like,
dirt.
Large dirt.
But like, why can't she communicate?
'Cause she
you rolled
sucks.
Really badly trying because the
Yeah.
the flower bracelets that you all have that allow you to
Okay.
communicate emotions and feelings. She can't communicate direct words, and so she was trying to get through a complex idea, and her
Okay.
roll was shitty.
Gang, gang.
Okay.
So you got the
Okay.
most basic of the idea. Big dirt.
Big dirt. Well,
We-
'cause I'm too far away, I think, to like yell it loud enough for you guys to hear it. Really?
Probably.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So big dirt is the best you gon' get.
Big dirt.
Dirt. Okay, sounds great. Love dirt.
Oh, cheeky, one more thing. You can tell that this portal was created with Fey magic. Ending right here, you can feel the enchantment.
Nice.
So I guess can I communicate that as well to the bracelet? Because that's a less complex idea. Fey magic.
Yes,
Big dirt fey magic. That's it. That's all we got.
you are able to get across very clear that very probably this Fey dude or some other Fey dude created this portal.
Excellent. Big dirt fey magic. That is the message.
All right. Next up, the Avorax that's facing off against Tatiana. He's only down, say, 1/3 of his hit points, and he's pissed.
Yeah.
He is going to attempt to pounce Tatiana.
I know.
So he jumps in the air and comes straight at Tatiana.
I know.
And
I'm living for your response right now, though.
and fucks it up completely.
Good.
Not a nat 1, he got a 5. So he pounces, and you easily dodge out of the way of his attack.
I hear you.
Though his follow-up attack, where he attempts to bite you, does land.
Boom.
$29 points of damage. That was a big old chomp.
Ouchie.
Ow.
Ouchie. Don't do that. That's
That-
mean.
Was very uncomfortable. I am also back at half hit points.
The Owlbear facing off against Vesta is going to take... He cannot catch that slippery little fox to save his life.
Thank
Good.
goodness.
The elf, now in the shadow of the beetle, steps darker into the shadows and disappears. Kate, because they're stepping away from you, you get attack of opportunity.
$38.
Slams the motherfucker.
Yeah.
You got ball.
18 points of damage.
Which also disrupts his attempt to step through the shadows. out a small crossbow and fires it at Kate, which misses.
Oh, good.
Okay. Your turn, Kate.
Okay, I'm gonna swing at him with my great axe. I'm going to hit him with a 42.
Okay.
And that's gonna be 20 points of damage.
Alright. He is now under half hit points.
Yeah.
What's your next move?
Gonna hit him again for basically the same. Hold on, let me do this now. 6, that's 40. So what would that be? 38?
38 hits again.
Oh, fuck yeah. That's 15 points of damage. And I don't hit him on my last one.
Alright. Tatiana, your turn.
37 for hydraulic push against the Vol thingy in front of me.
Vorax.
Vorax guy. Yeah.
Let's see. And how much damage?
Well, was it a critical success?
What was your
37.
No, it was not a critical success.
Alright, so he gets knocked back 5 feet, and he takes 3d6 bludgeoning damage. Just 10. 16 points of damage.
Okay. He's near half of his hit points.
Does Vesta get persistent damage for the bite and the tail slash from the last 2 things?
Does it? The bite? No.
Okay.
But
well, 8 points of persistent damage. And then...
this thing's at death's doorstep. Or... you know, you'd have to do enough damage to kill a first level character.
well, that's gonna be a... I'm gonna assume a hit. Let's see, 20, 30, 34 to hit.
Okay.
13 points of damage.
Vesta kills off her owlbear.
Great.
Good job, Vesta.
And then, Fire Drake. I give him my other 2 actions, so he gets 3. So, he is going to... let's see. Alright. He's gonna... use 2 actions to do the Draconic Frenzy on the bug.
Okay.
And he's going for a bite for a 28.
Does not get past his armor.
Alright. And then he's gonna go for a tail for 19. And then his last bite is... yeah, no.
I think you need to start summoning bigger dragon.
It is time for a bigger dragon.
Well, I think I have to change the level spell because the one that I have is a, let's see, summon dragon 5th level spell, so I can only, Flame Drake is the highest one that I can.
Got it.
I'd have to heighten the spell multiple times to be able to start summoning bigger dragons. Which I can, but I just haven't yet, so. Also, no, I'm just not. Well, his numbers are kind of low. Because, yeah, he only gets a plus 14. But I also just didn't roll super high. I mean, I was only rolling like 10 to 14 on the die. I got a 5 on one of them, so. In the process of doing his last bite, though, I would like him to try to land on top of the elf guy.
The elf guy is under the beetle.
Oh, he's under the beetle. Well, fuck. Alright.
Basically, he saw the Drake coming and said, "Fuck, I need shelter."
Went, ew. Ew.
That sucks. Alright, well, I gotta walk the dog. I'll be back. That was the end of our turn.
Underneath the beetle right now.
Fuck that beetle. We're gonna murder him eventually. But that's alright, that's the end of our turn then. Blech.
The almost dead Avorax is going to try and attack Estrella. And hits.
Ja.
Comes in with his 2 front claws. "31 points of damage from the double claw strike. And Estrella is now held in the dying Avorax's arms.
Well, it's dying.
God damn it. Why am I always in a predicament?
Ah,
I feel
You're
like
all-
I'm-
I would like to say that you guys get hurt less than the average players.
we do get hurt a lot less than the average player.
Yeah,
This is true.
but I feel like I get caught in all the predicaments. I fall like through sand, I fall in holes.
When there is a predicament, it tends to target you. That is for sure.
So, your hands are pinned at your side. You can't cast unless you get your hands free. It is your turn.
I can't cast unless I get my hands free.
So what Molly did when her character was caught like that, she did an acrobatics roll to wiggle and get her hands free. And then bitch slapped the guy right in his face.
That's true. I mean, I could also do like. Could I possibly do an acrobatics roll and then do a dimension door spell, and then because it teleports me to a short distance?
You could do that. This guy is heavily injured.
How high up am I?
How high up in the air?
Yeah.
Maybe 2 feet.
Oh, then that's perfect. Okay. Let's do it. Alright. So, acrobatics skill is 2 plus 15, 34.
Okay, yes, you managed to get your hands out of his arms.
And then I get a I gotta find the dimension in here somewhere. I've been sitting here like trying to write and find all my spells.
Come back to me.
Bolt, guidance, save. Divine, despair, telepathy, promotion, forbidding word. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Do I? Yeah. Okay. 14. 20. It's 21. No. 31. Because it's 13 plus 18. It's 31.
I don't know what you're doing yet.
Dimension door, like I'm using dimension door to get away from him.
You're held by him. If you tried to dimension door, he goes with you.
But I got my hands free.
Yes, but you're still
The
in
rest
his.
of you is very much not.
The rest of you
Okay.
is not.
Could I grab my dagger out of wherever it is and stab him in the hand to make him let me go? And then do dimension door? Well, technically, I wouldn't have to. I would just run away after that.
Or you could just use a point blank spell right in his face. He can't get away from you.
That's fair.
This is the downside of grappling with somebody. He's limited on his ability to dodge you doing anything.
Mm-hmm.
And I will just do a sudden bolt at 4d12 damage.
Okay, make your attack roll. You get massive bonuses.
I got a fucking nat 20.
Yes!
Yay!
Right in his face.
And how much is how many dice do you use here?
4d12 for damage.
Okay. You
Okay.
blow his head off.
Nice. Nice.
He's holding you,
Clean off.
and you blow his head clean off.
Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. That's what you get for fucking grabbing me, fucker.
No, you got.
I'm a lady.
Mm-hmm. Well, blow your head off.
The death of the three creatures here, the gray elf being highly distracted at the end, the other Avorax takes a couple of steps back. He's rethinking his strategy on attacking the three of you.
Good.
Good.
He's like, maybe this isn't the best idea.
He's still probably being magically controlled, but
Somewhere
Sure.
deep down, he's going, don't like that.
watching another Avorax have its head blown right off.
Yeah.
Okay. That was Straya. Thwack's turn. He misses with all three arrows he tries to put into the retreating Avorax.
Dang it.
The beetle that is standing over top of the gray elf and Kate doesn't really know what to do with himself. He can't attack Kate from this position without backing off, and so instead he's going to try and rear up and grab the fire drake. What's the fire drake's armor class?
Oh, I'm Fire Drake armor class is 22.
The beetle manages to grab the leg of the fire drake.
Poop.
And the bite does 15 points of damage.
Boo.
What is the fire drake's strength modifier?
+5.
Okay. He is currently held by the beetle. By one of his rear legs.
That's dumb.
Steffi, your turn. You've got your head stuck in the portal. You're seeing basically a sand lot with some bugs crawling around.
I'm gonna try to kill the beetle so that we can interrogate this guy.
Okay.
And there aren't. I'm trying to figure out where chain lightning is. What did I draw for my chain lightning? I'll just straight lightning bolt. Level 3. And I got 32 to hit. The big beetle.
Okay. You do manage to, because of your line of fire, the Grey Elf is in the way, but he does dodge out of the way. The beetle, on the other hand, does not have any luck at all.
Let me roll them dice. It's 4d12 of damage.
Okay.
We have 32 points of damage to the beetle.
Okay. Okay, he's under a third of his health points. And as your lightning streaks into the trees, you see another gate back in the trees. Make a spell attack and tell me what you get.
29.
Okay, it does not go. Your lightning bolt does not go through the portal.
Dang it! Are we almost at the end of the session? Because if so, I might use a hero point.
Let's see, where are we? It's almost 8:30. That's our we're almost to our normal stopping time, and Big Baddie he's only halfway down his hit points. You've got another owl bear, and the beetle is still running around, and you haven't figured out what's up with the portals yet.
Yeah.
Save it.
This might go on a bit longer. Do you
Yeah.
guys want to call it here?
I mean, I'm good for whatever. I'm gonna keep playing if you want.
Yeah, I mean, we could at least, like, finish out this round.
Okay.
And that should get us a couple more minutes in, and then we can pick up there next session.
Okay, we're finishing this round. I'm using my hero point though. Just do something cool happens.
Do it.
Nope, not any better. Nothing cool happens. Proceed.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Euvorax. It's going to go into a frenzy and try and charge over top of all three of you. Tatiana, Thwack, and Brielle, or Estrella.
Dumb.
His attack roll at Tatiana sucks.
Good.
His attack roll at at Thwack is even worse.
He's not doing well. That's fun.
No, he rolled a 2 and then a 1.
That.
Thwack, seeing him coming, takes his oversized sword and does a ground plant with it. Skewering the Euvorax in the chest as he charges. Delivering dealing 24 points of damage to the Avorax. The Avorax is in real bad shape.
Is not doing well.
Okay, the Gray Elf, casts a, pyrotechnics right in Kate's face. Kate, reflex save to close your eyes in time to not get blinded.
At 20.
Okay. He telegraphed that move. You saw it coming a mile away. Though the sword swing coming in from the side does catch you while you've got your eyes closed. For 8 points of damage. He tries to follow up on it, but can't get a good swing in. It is now your turn, Kate.
Okay. Uh, 43 to swing with my great axe at the elf dude.
Okay. What was that? 43?
Yes.
Okay, it's a hit.
$17 points of damage.
Alright.
Swinging at him again, I miss. And I miss on the last one too.
Alright. Tatiana, you have the one Avorax right in front of you. The bugbear that Vesta was facing is dead. The beetle at the far end of the clearing is under a third of its hit points, and so is the gray elf.
Alright. I'm trying to find this spell in my list. I guess I did not screenshot it, so let me pull it up real quick before I say that this is what I'm doing. Search, you skank. My Lanta, you are just so slow. You're so fast. You're so fast. Be faster.
No, you're so fast that I think you can even go faster.
What? What the hell? What? You didn't even search what
But
You're kidding. I know this is a thing. It's a fucking... Why is it not showing up in spells? I don't understand.
What is it? I'll find it.
Hold person? Maybe that's
yeah,
why.
hold person is definitely a spell.
Yeah.
It's a hold person.
I don't know why it's not showing up on here. It's very strange. It's, yeah, totally giving me issues.
Oh.
But basically,
Okay.
I was gonna try to use it on the elfie creature.
Alright. I'll make a spell attack.
That's what I was trying to figure out, is if I needed to do a spell attack roll or if it was a saving throw or what he had to do.
Actually would be a saving throw. So just make the spell attack to see if you get a nat 20 or nat 1.
I did not get either of those.
Okay. His saving throw sucks, so he is temporarily paralyzed.
Great. That's lovely. And then my flame drake is being held currently and would like to be released from his hold. If it's only his foot that's being held, he would, a back foot specifically, he would like to try to, you know.
Or, you know, he could lift the beetle up off the ground, depending upon his strength check.
That's fair. Well, let's see. He gets a 19 on the die, and his strength is a +5.
Well, actually, that would be athletics.
Oh.
So does he have an athletics skill listed?
Athletics is +12, so 19 plus 12 is 31.
He is now flapping his way up as the beetle is dangling from his hind foot, holding on out of stupidity.
No, call a duck a duck.
Does he get another action? Because I was giving him my other 2.
Sure.
So he wants to try to flick the beetle off of his foot towards the portal.
Okay.
Just get off.
Another athletics check.
We got this. We totally got this. Let's get it. Yeah! Another 19 on the die, so...
Bye.
Yeah. Gang. Oh. That's a number that I forgot how to math.
Yes.
31.
Gets flung across the clearing and back in through the portal from whence they came.
And then his last action would be to land on top of the elf guy and circle his wings super close up around him, not fully enclosing him in there, but for the most part he's already like hold person by me, but basically just, look bro, if you move, like, you gonna catch a claw, so you better just hang out right here.
Got it. Okay.
And that's it.
Alright. Tatiana. Estrella. The Vorax that was going to charge you is impaled on Flack's sword, highly injured. Kate and the Flame Drake have the gray elf pinned down. What are you going to do?
Okay.
But indeed.
The Flame Drake has the guy pinned down?
Yes, he's the gray elf is got a hold person spell on them, as well as the Flame Drake has them pretty much wrapped in its wings, and Kate's standing right in front of him, ready to off the fucker if need be. So the only combatant left on the field is the Avorax.
Alright. Well, let's just go ahead and use the sudden bolt again, because I feel like that'll just finish him off. Nice. So that would be a 37, and then that has a 4d12. Two. That's only 3. 4. Okay. That is 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 points of damage.
Closer to dead, but not there yet. Was that a single action or?
Oh, that was 2 actions. Is he right in front of me? Is he close enough?
He is 10. He's 15 feet away.
Do you know the range on my poi?
30 feet because it's magically extending.
Cool. I'm gonna hit it with my poi.
Okay.
I got a 6.
A 6 on the die.
6 on the.
You do not hit him. Okay. Wax turn. He lands 2 more blows into the creature, while first yanking out his sword out of its chest, and a gushing blood as he opens a deeper wound.
Just
I live
blood
for
all
the
over my
drama.
face.
What can I say?
Ugh. No, thank you.
And between that and his other stroke, he manages to finish off the Ovorax standing before you.
Woo woo!
You have defeated all of the opponents in the clearing and managed to hold the elf until the spell wears out.
Whoop whoop.
Excellent.
I will run all the way the fuck over there as fast as I can with Vesta right behind me so that we can question this guy and figure out what the fuck's going on.
Mm-hmm.
All
I'm
right,
gonna stay near the portal.
shall we pick that up for the next session?
Sure.
I think that sounds like a good place to start.
All right.
Cool. Good job, everybody. Kicking ass.
Woo! Kicking ass and taking names. Damn.
Yeah.
Yeehaw. Scale said, congratulations. Thanks, Scale. We are a great team. And we kick butt. Thank you guys for tuning in. As always, we love when you come hang out with us on Mondays. Hopefully it makes your Monday a little brighter and better, because Mondays fucking suck and we hate them. But this is how we make them better. It's by hanging out here, doing the thing. So we will catch you guys next Monday, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, same place, same time, same people, same shit. You know the deal. I will see you guys then.
See you then.
Bye.
Bye.